Hey guys, welcome to What Was Mommy Thinking? My name's Crystal and I forgot to film an intro. Oh goodness guys, so the intro for this video is my weekly cook with me video. It's Tuesday, it's a cook with me, and as promised from last week, it is the homemade oatmeal cream pies and how I'm gonna make them so that my son, who has reduced sodium, can have them and enjoy them. So if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button down below. If you're not new here, welcome back. I hope everybody will give this a big thumbs up. I'm happy that you're all here. So we're gonna get to this video, and I'm right in the middle of cleaning because it's Sunday and I decided to take a little bit of a break and try to get some editing done. And so this is what you're getting. Real life, guys. No worries. We're just gonna keep plugging along. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday in this video. Take care, everybody. So here is that recipe. It is for homemade oatmeal cream pies. I found it on melissasouthernstylekitchen.com. I will link it below. I went through the different ingredients and put in out to the side, that's what those little marks are, how much sodium each ingredient I would have as a replacement. So these are going to be extremely low sodium for my son. And a couple of those substitutes that you guys might see are a baking soda substitute. It is gluten, wheat, dairy, yeast, egg, soy, and nut and sodium free baking soda substitute. This was one of the things I was the most surprised about when I had to start cooking low sodium, was how much is in baking soda. The thing about this is if you do buy it, I get it online at Amazon, but you do have to, let me see if I can get that to focus. You have to use twice as much as your recipe calls for. So when I'm going through these ingredients, you'll see that. This is the baking powder substitute that I use for him. Hain is a brand that has a ton of sodium-free and gluten-free products that are just fantastic to work with. Please excuse my puppy in the background. All right, so let's get at the cast of characters for today. All right, everything that you see here just goes in the cookie part of these oatmeal cream pies. So I've got a cup of butter softened. It's over on the other counter. I'm getting ready to put it in this bowl. Then I've got my vegetable shortening back there. We're going to use half of that in the cookie and half in the filling. Then I've got a cup and a half of light brown sugar. I've got a half a cup of granulated sugar, 2 large eggs, 1.5 tablespoons of molasses, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 3 cups of those quick cooking oats, 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, and then 2 teaspoons. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of regular baking soda, but because I'm using that, I will double that to 2. And then the recipe calls for a teaspoon of salt, which you will not see here. And then we've got back here in the corner, kind of hiding, I've got a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and right over here next to it, I've got 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves. So these are the ingredients for the cookie. So I'm going to get you guys up on the tripod so you can watch, and we'll get these cookies going. Here's those 2 sticks of butter, which is my 1 cup of butter. I'm going to get these into that bowl. Okay, so after we've got that creamed, which we do, the next step is to put in the eggs, the molasses, and the vanilla. So we're going to throw those in. 1 egg, drop an egg, 2 eggs, vanilla, and the molasses. All right, so what it says to do after you put all of these ingredients in is to beat this for 1 to 2 minutes and scrape down the sides. So again, I'm going to fast forward you guys through that part so you don't have to listen to my mixer. All right, the next step that we're going to do is take the flour, the cloves, the cinnamon, and the baking soda. I always get those confused. And I'm going to give those a really quick whisk. They've been sifted, but I just want to combine them. And then it says to turn our speed down to a low speed and slowly add this in. So I'm going to give that a go here. All of that's pretty well combined. All right. All right, I'll see you guys as soon as this is done. It is time to scoop out. This is our very thick oatmeal dough. I think it looks incredible. So we're gonna get this scooped out. It says to put it about 3 inches apart on this cookie sheet so that it has room to spread out, and to use about a 2 tablespoon scoop. I have a Pampered Chef scoop that I'm not sure what the size is. I think it's a little bit bigger than 2 tablespoons, but we're gonna make that work. So I'm gonna get that done and fast forward you through this part, you guys, and I'll see you as soon as they're ready to go in the oven. All right, full disclosure, I started with the bigger scoop, and I think it's a 2-ounce scoop, and that ended up looking really big and looked like I was gonna have big oatmeal cookies. So I decided to put that one back and grab my smaller one, because I'd rather have mini oatmeal cream pies than big jumbo. Then we'd have to call them Big Deborah instead of Little Debbie knockoffs. So I'm gonna get these onto the cookie sheets and get them in the oven. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. These are gonna go in a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes, and then we'll get them out. So while that's in the oven, I've got about 5 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the filling, and then I think I'm gonna pop this in the fridge until these cookies are completely cold. So you just start with 1/2 a cup of butter, which is 1 stick softened, 1/2 a cup of your shortening. Then you wanna add in, let's see, I gotta pull the recipe over, guys. So use an electric mixer, cream the butter and the shortening with the vanilla. So for the vanilla, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon. And with vanilla, I like a little more than less. So there we go. There's our vanilla. So I'm gonna grab my hand mixer real quick and get this mixed up. Great, meal prep day, #real life. I've only got 1 beater. And that is because the rest are all dirty and I don't want to wash them right now. Okay, the next thing that it says to do is it says to take the powdered sugar and 2 tablespoons of the half and half or cream, whichever you have. So I'm going to use half and half. And it says to add the powdered sugar in slowly. So we're going to get that done. First, I'm going to start with the 2 tablespoons of half and half. Ooh, I almost dropped that. All right, I'm gonna set that aside. All right, I'm gonna put this on fast forward and get that powdered sugar in there. so while I was just absolutely having a blast making a mess here and getting that done, the timer did go off. I'm gonna check my cookies. I don't think they're quite done yet, so I'm gonna continue on with this topping. The last thing that we have to do is to take 7 ounces of marshmallow cream and to add that in and beat it for 2 minutes. So again, so you guys don't have to listen to my mixer, I will speed you up through this part. Okay, oh my goodness. Yep, I'm gonna grab a pot holder because that towel's not big enough. Oh my goodness, I wish you guys could smell this batch. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna move all my junk out of the way because of course I have once again overcrowded my workspace. Try and clean up some of the powdered sugar. All right. Throw a couple cooling racks around. Let's get these cookies out. And there's one sheet. And there is the other. Yum, yum, yum. All right, guys, I'm gonna let these cool for a few minutes and get them transferred over to some cooling racks. Finish this up and get it in the fridge, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's get these cookies onto these cooling racks so that we can get another batch in the oven. I swear I am so loud. All right, let me get my egg turner out. And we're gonna try and get these. Oh, they just come right up, don't they? That's so perfect. And they're not too hot. Oh my gosh, you guys, the consistency is amazing. So we're just gonna get these on here. My boys are going to love these oatmeal cream pies. I don't know how many I'm going to get to make out of this batter. We're going to finish putting that batter onto the cookie sheet here. But that tray right there, that little cooling rack alone is 9 oatmeal cream sandwiches. So that's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. So the cookies that I have here will make 15. I think my bigger challenge is going to be matching the right sizes up so that I don't have one cookie bigger than the other. Not that it's going to matter too terribly much. All right, let's get the rest of this dough onto the cookie sheet and get these in the oven. while this batch is cooking, I'm gonna get this filling into this Ziploc bag. All I did was I've got this like silicone measuring thing, and I just shoved the Ziploc baggie down in there, and I'm gonna throw this filling in, number one, so I'll be ready to pipe it onto the cookies, and number two, because I really wanna get the bowl in this load in the dishwasher. So this is the way I like to do it because it holds the bag up, and all I have to do is cut the corner off of the bag to put it on the cookies. So I like to have a container for it to sit on so I can kind of scrape off what I'm working on, and that's it. Pull my sides up. When I pull this out, all I'm gonna do is squeeze it down to the bottom and it'll be good to go. And get this bowl in the sink. A final product. Please excuse the dishwasher that you hear in the background. I'm going to try and speak up just a little bit because for right now, guys, the equipment that I have is the equipment that I have, and I'm trying so hard to make sure you guys can hear me, but there's going to be background noise, and I really apologize for that. If it's too bad, I will do a voiceover, but I hope I don't need to. So these are finished cookies. I thought I would show you guys assembling a few of those and getting them into this container, and then that'll be it for today's recipe, you guys. Let's get these things filled. So while the rest of the cookies cool, these are the ones that I have so far. They look incredible. I can't wait. I'm gonna call my boys down and let them try. Okay, so that is it for this recipe for today, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed today's cook with me. I hope that you're inspired to try a new recipe and step out and take a risk. And if you have food restrictions, don't be afraid to modify a recipe to fit what you need for your family. It all comes from the heart, it's all made with love, and it is all enough. I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to see you tomorrow night at my live at 7 p.m. If not, have a good rest of your week. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you like the content so I'll know what to bring you more of, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.